afternoon, good morning, good morrow. How are you? It's the Rugby Roundup with Jared and Benny, and it's episode 11. What, Ben? You're not going to ring the bell already. Please just leave it there.
We're good.
So we've gone up into the double digits now. We didn't think we would. I honestly thought we'd probably get bored after about 8 or 9.
Isn't 10 a double digit?
What?
Is 0
Actually,
a number?
No, okay. What? No, double, like 1, 1.
Okay.
2 of the same digit, replicated digits. So welcome, thank you for listening. Thank you for those people as well that were getting at us on Twitter and Facebook. Some of you guys were being really nasty. We had some great troll comments.
Yeah, we had a troll.
We had some really good feedback as well. We had some people agreeing with us on the for and against. There were different people. Obviously, what were the results in our for and against?
So on the Union Live app, we had a for and against, and the results were 70%, 77%.
77%
Who
for.
What was the
Okay.
statement?
The statement was Super Rugby would be better with promotion and relegation. And I went for, and I get the win. Another win for Jared.
Just winning.
Just every day, because it's a Chiefs fan, we're used to winning. Oh, it's the 6 o'clock in from Melbourne. It's running a little late. If you didn't already notice, we live underneath a flight path. If you don't like the sound of car horns and planes flying overhead, then help us find a soundproof studio to record in, and you don't have to complain about it anymore.
Oh, it's real hot today too.
It is real hot. Australia's always hot.
So speaking of the for and against on the Union Live app, if you haven't already got it, get it.
Yeah.
And
Hook it up.
give us an idea for next week's for and against if you want.
Yeah, if you've got a good idea, something that we could argue about. Debate, we should probably call it. It's a bit more civilised. We argue on the podcast. We debate on the Rugby Union Roundup.
I haven't seen you all weekend, Jared. Where you been, mate?
Where have I been?
Now, do you know what? I've got a bone to pick. I got a bone to pick. With you. You do give NRL quite a bit of stick.
Yeah.
But you decide to go to soccer games.
I do. I went to Sydney FC. Went to their semi-final.
But isn't NRL a more superior sport?
No, football's awesome.
Soccer.
Yeah. I go to Sydney FC games. I like soccer.
Cheers. Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, we haven't
I
cheered.
was actually getting a bit of a shaky hand on the bell there.
No, soccer's a good sport.
So is NRL.
You know what, Ben?
If you're blind.
You know what, Ben? I watched the Warriors this weekend.
Did you? Oh yeah, I've got a question, and I invested like 2 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. I tried to figure out, and if anyone out there knows, because I refuse to, do a bit of research, any more research. Has the Blues and the Warriors ever won on the same night before this weekend?
Nah, well, because earlier in the season, I think when the Blues beat the Rebels, that was the first weekend that the Blues and Warriors had won at the same weekend.
But never on the same night?
This would be the first time it's ever been on the same night too. I do like a Sunday afternoon game. It just ties in with my hangover quite nicely.
Were you hungover?
Yeah, oh man. Happy birthday, Kate McEwen, Macca. We went out on the Saturday night, and it was just, you combine soccer hooliganism with a birthday party, and it's not a good feeling in the morning. No way, sir. What about you, Ben? Where were you this weekend?
Bed.
Why?
Sick.
Weak. Is that what you mean?
I downloaded, because I'm like, what I'm really into right now, Jared?
What?
Being legal.
Say that again?
Being legal.
Being legal? What do you mean?
Just, in life. The laws are there not to be broken, they're there to abide, So I downloaded Foxtel Play.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the Crusaders in the morning and stuff like that. But, yeah, I spent a lot of time
you're no longer
on Foxtel.
downloading? You're no longer downloading from Footlocker?
Still legal, dude,
Just keeping it legal 100?
Yeah, 100.
Unlike last week?
What was last week?
When we did the last podcast.
Wait for it.
Oh,
Oh,
there's the 610
could it
coming
be?
in from Canberra.
Was that the Canberra one?
I don't know. Does it sound like it's got Sunny Bill on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The engines are straining a bit.
That's why the text was today. Well, I think there's a bit of confusion. I think the Blues are staying in Sydney this week.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It would have been cool to get some of the Blues on, but let's be honest, nobody wants to be associated
we
with
couldn't.
this.
Like, there's been a lot of Blues wanting to come on, but unfortunately, with our time frame, and it just didn't quite work out.
Yeah, well, you didn't want to have any of the Auckland Blues on anyway.
And the thing that was more awkward, from my perspective, there was too many wanting to come on, and I didn't want to, I disrespect some people and say no. So
yeah, maybe
that
next
was
time.
our biggest problem.
Once we've got, again, it comes back to not having a soundproof large studio.
Yeah.
We could have fit in maybe the whole Blues forward pack.
Are you fishing for money? Oh, we take donations too.
Yeah, we take donations. But
bank account, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, just the bank account will be coming up at the bottom there.
BSB number and account. All right.
Should we?
I reckon we probably should, because I don't know what just happened to the last 5 minutes.
I've noticed that 97.5% of people right now are talking about boxing. So should we be the other 1-point-something percent?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't do maths.
So
Maths
Friday
is
night, very first game of the round. It was round 10. Halfway through the season, we've gone past halfway. Highlanders playing the Stormers.
Sweating.
Remember, before the Stormers came to New Zealand, and they came on their tour of New Zealand,
They were good.
they had won 6 in a row.
And we were like sucking them off. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, for a lack of a better word.
For lack of a better phrase. Although there's nothing wrong if that is what you want to do.
Do you know what I find disturbing, but also awesome? These ice blocks, right, that are the shape of...
Phalluses.
Yeah. Genitals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where do you get those from?
The dairy.
Yeah.
That's a word that Australians don't use, I found out.
They call them icy balls.
No, they call them convenience stores.
Oh, I thought you meant the ice block.
I've moved on from genitalia.
Yeah, okay. So Highlanders smashing the Stormers 57-14.
Yeah.
They're really struggling, the Stormers. They've lost 3 in a row now. And they play the Chiefs this weekend.
Honestly, they should have won that.
They
I love the Highlanders. I feel like they might...
Highlanders is everybody's, like, because
They
the
have-
Highlanders were shit for ages, so everyone
Yeah.
like felt bad for them, and you can't really shake that feeling.
But I feel like the Highlanders have the best culture off the field.
Yeah, they've transformed.
helps.
They've
That
transformed since when Jamie Joseph, Jonathan Joseph's the centre for England.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Jamie Joseph went down, he changed the culture there hard. He made it, and then Tony Brown's kept it going.
Is Tony Brown leaving? I heard that Aaron Major is now the assistant coach. He got dropped from Leicester Tigers.
No, I thought he left Leicester by mutual consent.
Ooh. Consent.
Yeah, something you're not familiar with. Now the Highlanders, they won 57-14. It was an embarrassing game for the Stormers. They started off really nicely. Khaleesi, mother of dragons, set up a really good try. Great offload out to the number 8. And then after that, it was one-way traffic.
Oh, is that the... Is it Brisbane?
6-14, yeah, coming in from Brisbane. Probably bringing the Waratahs back.
Probably bringing a few scaffolding brothers.
Yeah.
What are brothers?
Fotobratis. Now, to be honest, the game, it was so one-sided that it was almost uninteresting by the end of it. The Stormers didn't really look like they wanted to be there. I think Ben Smith, the biggest thing from that game, Greg Pleasance-Tate, he scored another try, and
he did.
He didn't give us our Henry Fa'afili try celebration. Disappointing, but Party at Marty, he kept his
Did
great kicking up.
Greg Pleasance-Tate, did he score it against the posts?
GPT? No, I think that was that was actually in the Sunwolves game.
Because, you know, I just want to put it out there, not that anyone would ever care or give me stats on this, but I feel like this year there's been more of those tries than any other year.
Yeah,
They've just been going nuts on the posts.
They've been going
If you
nuts
put
on
the
cards.
ball on the posts at the base of the post is a try. They just go nuts on
I
that.
have seen that quite often.
Personally, if I was playing rugby, I can't because I do
You're
podcasts.
too good. You're too good.
I would get, if I had a runaway, from 60 metres out or whatever, I would run up and just put it against the post.
Against the post for no reason. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Or just say we're down by 7 or something, I'd run up and just snap a drop goal. do agree again, Lewis?
Yeah. The second game of the round was on Saturday afternoon. I thought that this game was disappointing. I was not expecting it to be this close.
If you're Japanese, it was very entertaining.
It was 27
Are you
to
not
20.
entertained?
27 to 20. The Sunwolves going down there to the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are in a slump.
They
Is that
are.
fair?
I think it's fair.
Like you just said before, you came in here, you turned up late, you said you wanted this, I want a cup of tea, I'm hungry. You come in here, and then you decided to tell me that the Chiefs have only lost one, which is a fair point.
The Chiefs have only lost one game, but you wouldn't
they
know
are
it.
in a slump.
Watching them play, you'd think that they're struggling. But they have got this next best points total in the competition.
But you agree that they're not playing at the
No, they're not. They're definitely not playing peak. Ever since they lost to the Stormers, they beat the Cheetahs, but they were down by 27 points to the Cheetahs, and they beat them. Then they struggled against the Force, and now they've struggled against the Sunwolves.
I wish the Crusaders played them in this slump, or maybe the slump's going to continue all the way through.
So, if you're only just catching up with us now, we make strange bets every now and then, and Ben and I have got a bet. We made it a while ago, but when the Chiefs Mana, when they play Crusaders Wairoa, if the Crusaders beat the Chiefs, Ben gets to shave my beard completely off. And I'm really nervous about that.
That's the only reason I don't grow a beard.
Because without a beard, I look like a child, and I've got absolutely no jaw. No, it's not.
What do you mean you got no jaw?
It's just hopefully we won't ever have to find out. Have you seen Lud Diaga? He plays for the Bulls, the South African lock. Lud Diaga has got no chin. If you look at him when he made his South African debut, it was like Kenneth from 30 Rock, but now he's kind of grown a beard like I have, so to hide the fact that he's a chinless man. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Chiefs, not convincing there over the Sunwolves. Sunwolves, that was where Fumi, he scored his try against the base of the post. Yeah. The game after that was the Reds.
Daniel McKenzie was pretty good though, wasn't he?
Well, he's always good.
Well, calm down, mate.
No, he is.
He's not always good.
He always is.
He didn't play good at first 5 earlier this year.
You can't even name what game that was.
I don't care what game it was.
It's because he's always good.
Nah, he was shit.
Yeah, you're shit.
He's pretty good, but I don't know. Yeah, the next game.
Yep, next game was the Waratahs playing the Reds in Suncorp Stadium. Depending on who you ask, either the Waratahs really deserved to win it or the Reds were robbed. From what I saw, the way I look at it, the Reds should have won if the game was only 60 minutes long, and then they just packed it in, started going ill-disciplined, and Bernard Foley's too good of a kicker, so Reds, you deserve to lose.
I've given Carmichael Cunt quite a bit of stick. He's I don't know, is he turning up?
I think he's been listening to our podcast and he's trying to prove a point.
If anything, he owes me.
Can you please explain why?
Let's talk about him listening, feeling the pressure, feeling the pain, understanding the pain, accepting the pain, acknowledging the pain, turning the pain into passion, success, force.
So do you think that when you were making fun of his showering habits, saying that you were pretty sure you could see the stink lines as he ran?
The stench.
You think he knew, he heard, he understood, he changed.
Yep.
And now he's on track to be the Wallabies fullback because Israel Folau's not doing shit.
Israel Folau should maybe go back to league. Maybe they both should.
Well, then Australian rugby wouldn't have any exciting back. Oh, no, that's not true. No, Kurijani and Karevi are playing pretty well.
Kurijani and Karevi.
Karevi from the Reds.
Yeah, it's a pretty good Fijian team.
Yeah. Well, All Black supporters can't talk. Naholo.
No.
He's Fijian fresh.
No.
But he's still awesome.
And
Glad he's
speaking
a
of
Kiwi.
Fijian,
Yeah.
Nadolo.
Your boy Nadolo, how's he doing over in France?
Oh, probably checking his bank balance.
Yeah,
Like we
chilling
check
on the beach.
SoundCloud.
Oh man.
Just refresh.
So, yeah, the Waratahs winning that game. They're now within a bonus point victory of the Brumbies. They're in second place in the Australian Conference, and what a conference it is. The last game of the Saturday night, we have the Force going down to the Lions out there in Perth.
I backed the Force on that game, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and do you know
Silly.
what? Do you know what annoys me? The Force were in a position to win that game, but they just couldn't close it out. You know, and that comes down to that experience. They're just making stupid 50-50 passes. Oh, it's frustrating.
But
to
they have
watch.
had a lot of injuries. They don't have Ben McCalman. They don't have Dane Halapeti. They don't have
It's an excuse. That's
Chance
not
Penny.
acceptable.
Money Penny. He's not about.
Money Penny.
Yeah, I guess, but it just illustrates the reason why an Australian team has to go, because you have a look at the Rebels result as well. They've got a lot of injuries, and the players that they're bringing in to cover for them aren't Super Rugby quality, and they're getting found out. So the Force 15, Lions 24. Lions should have won by a lot more.
And our troll was a Western Force fan.
Yeah.
His name's Zachary Starling.
Actually, you know what?
Is that the Brisbane?
No, that was a motorbike. That was
a motorbike.
Fast and Furious episode Sydney. So yeah, Zachary, he caught us out.
Should I
though.
tell you what it said?
Yeah, read it
Okay.
out, please.
This is from Zachary. He trolled us. He goes, "Hey, you two peanuts. If you're Kiwis and are all over the Kiwi team's dicks, why do you live in Australia?"
Fair point.
That's it.
I personally felt like it was a trap, and I felt like there was a go back where you came from.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like it was just there on the tip of the tongue.
And I went through a lot of emotions personally. First off, I bawled my eyes out.
Yep.
Let's say for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, you do cry a lot.
Then I had to ring you and just sort of calmed me down, and that's your comment back.
Yeah, but we you know what?
We respect him. That's
We
what
asked
do.
people to do it, and he did it.
And
Big Mama, Zachary Sterling, our first proper troll. Well done, son.
And he was actually, he's a Force fan. He was at the game as well.
Yeah.
So.
At least he turns up to watch his team, unlike the Waratah supporters.
Yeah, so that's good.
Sort your shit out. Next game was in the morning. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. No one wanted to watch that shit.
I
game.
watched it.
Did you really?
Yes, I got up.
Honestly.
Honest.
So the Cheetahs playing the Crusaders in Bloemfontein. What were your thoughts there, Ben?
Mate, first off, there's so much to talk about. George Bridge, just
Waimakariri.
Waimakariri Bridge, George Waimakariri Bridge. He just can't. A lot of people just can't tackle him. I don't know what it is. He's very slippery. He's an eel. He's an eel.
You reckon?
Have you handled an eel in your lifetime?
I have.
And it was slippery.
Mm-hmm.
So the second thing to talk about is Sam Whitelock's been cited for an elbow.
Yeah.
It was really bad. Personally,
as a captain
and a Crusader and an All Black in the manner that he holds, he should have not done that. Personally, if I was on the judiciary, I would give him a few weeks. Kieran Reid broke his thumb. That's huge news. He may or may not make the All Blacks first game against the Lions.
Do you think that the Crusaders are on the phone to Fetu Douglas, like, please?
That's what I said,
please,
man. Where is Fetu?
please.
Wait, rip your contract up. Fetu. Rip your contract up.
Come back.
I feel it was pretty one-way traffic, to be honest.
Yeah, Havili shone as well, didn't he?
Like, to be honest, like Damien McKenzie had a pretty good game at fullback, but to be honest, man, David Havili is killing it like nobody.
Israel Dag's not going to be able to push him out of the way.
How can you get Israel back in there? Like, and Seta Tamanu Valu, so strong on the wing. George Bridge, that back three.
I miss having him.
And did you see on Twitter, Kelly got into that big?
Yeah, I did.
I went onto Twitter and there was like 20 notifications, but it's about that back three. How does Israel Dag come back into a team like that?
No, I don't think he can. He shouldn't. The way Havili's playing.
Yeah, Havili, honestly, Havili just killed every touch, killed it.
Alright, next game of the round was Kings Rebels. The Kings
Our Kings.
Our Kings, long-time Kings fans here at the Rugby Roundup.
Since they came into the
Since
competition,
way back. Day dot.
it goes Kings, Chiefs, then Hurricanes and Crusaders.
Yeah.
Love Kings.
I've always loved the Kings. Strong.
And do you know what I love about the Kings? Their uniform.
Yeah, their away strip, that grey number.
Name 4 Kings players.
Mapimpi,
Marpip.
Van der Merwe, and Bossy.
Oh wait, is that's the Kings coming back in?
No, I think so.
Oh no, that's the Waratahs coming back from Brisbane.
No, we've already said that. I think that's Malcolm Turnbull just going for a little nighttime stroll. What the fuck are we talking about? The Kings beat the Rebels there 44-3.
Embarrassing.
Again, guess who scored all the Rebels' points? Reece Hodge.
Reece.
He scored all their points last week too. The Rebels, you know what? I want the Force to stay now, and I want the Rebels to go. And that's not going to win us any friends at Union Live because they're based in Melbourne. But guys, something's got to give. What? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
But I don't think legally they can go, can they?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all a mess. Or just fuck the conference system off. That's the other thing. We'll talk about it after we've gone through the games. So the game in the morning, we had the Jaguares playing the Sharks. In Argentina, usually the Jaguares...
Buenos Aires.
Oh, it is, yep.
I've got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
You may or may not know. You're quite smart. You're the second smartest person here, so... Do you need to have...
Oh shit, I'm calling it.
What's your IQ?
I'm at least the third smartest.
What's your IQ? Why is that there?
What?
Why is this here?
What is
that
that?
yours?
Magnesium. What's this? Nervous system support reduces. Oh, it's PMS symptoms.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that? Yeah. Okay.
It's for when I can't handle the jandal.
Does the home ground, like you go to India and you play cricket, right?
Mm.
And they can do like a dodgy 5-day pitch, and it's just a spinner's pitch.
A lot of turn, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of turn. In rugby, at your home pitch, can you design it how you want?
Yeah, I think you can have like
can it be
smaller
like
end goals. 80
meters?
There's minimum field lengths and widths.
Because in
Buenos
Buenos Aires,
as well.
literally it's 2 meters.
Yeah, they're end goals.
But in anywhere
Technically,
else,
end goal isn't part of the playing field though.
Yeah, okay. So you're allowed to have the end goal as small as you possibly. It can be
Not
like 30
as
centimeters.
small, but they have been known on those soccer grounds, like in England as well.
Yeah, it was a
very
soccer
short.
ground, eh? Yeah.
Contrast that to the South African end goals. They're fucking massive.
Yeah.
There's like a whole nother 22. Oh,
Wait. Is
these
that an airplane?
planes are really starting to annoy me. They're starting to really grind my gears. Like the Rebels.
What would you rather? Have airplanes going over constantly, or have more MH360s or whatever that just planes that disappear?
You know what? Just for safety, let's keep the planes flying, eh? So the Sharks beat the Jaguares in Buenos Aires, 33-25. The Sharkies sneaking up there quietly. They're topping their conference.
We love the Sharkies, don't we?
Oh, long-time Sharks fans.
You hate the Jaguares too, don't you?
Yeah, I've never liked the Jaguares.
Yeah.
Terrible team. Awful canary yellow kit.
I like their uniform.
Do you?
Yeah.
You've liked them for a long time, haven't you?
I love
Who's your favourite Jaguares player? Isn't it?
Nicholas
Sanchez.
Nicolas Cage.
Last game of the round, people.
What does that mean?
Sunday afternoon. Device requirements. I don't know what's going on here in the background, never mind. So, Brumby's playing the Blues.
Did you watch this game?
I did. The Australian Conference leaders against the New Zealand Conference losers. And the Blues won. Moala is looking fucking good.
Moala should be straight into
George
the
Moala is
George Moala's
probably one of
the standout.
He's a standout centre. He's looking amazing.
Imagine him and Lamape.
Oh yeah.
It would be unstoppable.
But be very one-dimensional, crash ball all day.
I've got a. Who's your your favourite second five ever?
Ever in the history of world rugby?
In the his story.
Should we make it hard and you cannot choose an All Black?
No. Because mine is an All Black.
My favourite second five who has ever been an All Black was Tana Umaga.
Really?
Although he played a lot more at centre.
And wing.
My favourite second five, not an All Black. I really like Jamie Roberts in his prime. Big crash ball Welsh, number 12.
Oh yeah.
But what about yourself?
Benson Stanley.
You really like Benson Stanley?
The best I've ever seen in my life.
For you, a blues player, really?
Yeah. I'd say
I was not
I'd
expecting
go as
that.
far as to say that he's the best All Black ever.
Oh,
Like honestly.
in terms of all-round skill set?
Just seriously, it's the most underrated player.
Yeah,
he's-
definitely underrated.
He's so beautiful to watch. This is before he even gets on the field.
Yeah, good looking. I like his curly mop.
Oh, mate, he's so underrated.
So the Blues ended up winning that 18 points to 12.
And speaking of second five, Sonny Bill did not play well.
No, well, he's... Remember, it is only his second game back in a while.
Is
Third,
there
it's his third
an
game.
excuse
Well,
not to be good?
he will start finding form. He hasn't
Do you
played
know-
for
do you
more
know
than a
what
year.
Sonny
It's his
Bill
first
is?
3 games in more than a year.
Sonny Bill, he tried to throw another long ball.
Yeah,
And it went right
yeah.
forward. It's just he's not looking good. But George Myler good. And a real interesting thing about that game for me is Kieran Reid's injury was well known and well in the public. So he broke his thumb. So number 8, there's a huge who's going to play number 8?
Akira.
And then Akira Ioane, and also Jerome Kaino's out as well for the All Blacks at the moment. So
Liam Squire.
yeah, Liam Squire.
World's fastest mullet.
Yeah, so, that Luatua and Akira Ioane, they both can play 6 and 8. And it's interesting, Akira Ioane played 8. I thought if I was Tana, maybe I would have played Luatua at 8.
Do you know another interesting thing that, if you're an Australian supporter, cover your ears? The Brumbies, the Force, and the Rebels didn't score a try. All of their points came from the boot of their first 5.
The Brumbies didn't score a try.
Brumbies had 4 penalties, Rebels had 1 penalty, and the Force had 5. So the Reds and the Waratahs were the only Australian teams to score
And they were
tries
just
this round.
versing each other.
They're playing each other. So that's your roundup. Let's take a look at the individual stats. Okay, this is always fun. It's always fun having a look at
Who for?
the standout individuals. So the Hurricanes had a bye. They got a little rest. But Vince and Nane, they are still the leading try scorers, 10 and 9 apiece. In third place now, sneaking on up is Waimakirere. George Bridge, he's got
Georgie.
8 tries for the season. Mapimpi for the Kings, he's
George
up
the
there as well.
Slippery Eel Bridge.
Our man Henry Spate, the Fro Show, he's up there too. There's
Am I in there?
did you see Matt Duffy's almost try?
Yeah, I did see that.
Like that classic NRL finish.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
Duff man, he's got to be in the All Blacks training squad at least.
Do you know the thing about the All Blacks? When they play in New Zealand a tournament like a 3-test or more, they can have 45 players in the squad. It doesn't. Just bring as much people as you want.
Now, another interesting thing about the Brumbies.
Oh no! Should we close our ears if we're Australian?
So Chris Alcock and Sam Carter, their 2 locks, are also the 2 leading tacklers in the competition. Alcock's made 96, Sam Carter's made 94. On Sunday afternoon, guess how many tackles the Brumbies missed against the Blues?
I know it was 31 at half time.
It was 53 tackles. The Brumbies missed the 53 tackles. They were the team's most successful tackling team.
Yeah.
They had the leading tackle count, tackle success, sorry.
Yeah.
And now they've dropped down to 3rd after that game. 53 missed tackles.
But
Terrible.
Do you know what's weird?
I know a lot of things that are weird.
If you miss 50 tackles, right, and you only lose by a tiny margin,
That says a
the
lot.
Blues attack is not good, right?
Something wasn't happening there for the Blues
If
either.
the Blues
It's their classic trying to force that last
Oh,
pass.
Blues, mate, sort it out. And the thing that the Blues are blowing up at the moment, I know for sure.
The
They
confidence
just bet the Brumbies. Yet the Brumbies sit in 4th. You telling me? Do you know who the Blues assistant coach is?
No, I don't.
Alistair Rogers, probably my top 2 coaches of all time. Geez, I'm a bit Auckland today. Auckland.
Yeah, you're up there with the Dokos past the long days.
Alistair Rogers is a long-time serving All Blacks performance analysis coach.
Oh.
You would. Oh, is that?
Vin Diesel.
Oh,
Paul
jeez.
Walker. Oh no, he's dead.
Is he though?
He could. He might not be. I heard he voted for Trump.
Yeah. Alistair Rogers is a long-time serving All Black performance analysis coach.
Yeah.
He's the assistant coach. Also, he's South African.
Okay.
And what I'm trying to get at is, I think it was your dad saying earlier that the Crusaders are quite ancestral.
They are a very incestuous team.
The Graham Henry era, he brought in Alistair Rogers, who's South African, and Mick the Kick, who is now he's with Australia back with Australia. He's an AFL player.
Right.
And he was the one that helped Carter out in the tactical kicking and all that. So it's a bit interesting how we have a South African and an Australian in that All Black setup.
Well, it's good. We're getting the
Very
right steps.
successful.
Very successful.
Very
When you
united.
combine
combine forces
Imagine if we had a Southern Hemisphere like Lions team.
versus the Lions.
Or just like
You mean the All Blacks versus the Lions?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Would any
imagine-
who would make it now if it was today? We had the Tri Nation teams.
like a Lions team out of Tri Nations teams.
No Argentinians. Just South Africa, Australia, and All Blacks. Who would actually make it out of South Africa and Australia today? No one.
Mate, no, you'd definitely take one of the wingers. You'd take Courtnall Skosan or you'd be taking.
You take no one.
All right, I won't finish my train of thought. I just had the bullshit bell ring.
What about Hodge?
Also, did anyone see the quality of moustaches on display this round?
I saw Billy
There was some
Guyton.
Billy Guy. Oh yeah, with the '70s sideburns too.
Is he actually a fly half?
No, I think he's a porn star.
Halfback. Oh, is he a porn star? That's where I've seen him.
He was streaking.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's speaking of streaking. Is that another plane?
It is another fucking plane. It's past the point of joking now.
We did actually, speaking of joking, we did think about ringing the airport and saying that there's a bomb scare.
Yeah, we could. That could be a solution.
That could be a solution, and that would solve everything, really.
They'd have to shut the
And
airport
we could do
down.
like
We could finish our podcast
in jail. We could finish it in jail.
We'd have plenty of time.
Because these days in jail, you get underfloor heating, blankets, 3 meals a day, sex, everything.
Yeah, everything you could want.
It's like the best place to be. If anything, I'm committing a crime tomorrow.
No, you're Mr. Legal.
Oh, that's right. I hate things that are illegal.
Yeah.
I got a speeding fine too.
Did you? This doesn't really.
Just trying to get places, fast and efficient.
Yeah.
Apparently that's illegal.
Just rushing around.
What other moustaches did you see this week?
Robert Dupree.
Yep.
First 5 for the Bulls. Patrick Osborne's slug. Oh, it was delicious in his 50th game.
I like Paddy.
Mm.
The Paddy slug.
He looks way older than he is. Like Marty Banks. How old are they guys? What are the Highlanders doing to age their players?
It's the weather down there. They just
They're a hearty people.
Look at the people down there and they're just hardened. They're battle hardened. They just don't give a fuck.
They just don't give a
Another, earlier, speaking of the Fro show, we were earlier,
Mm-hmm.
earlier in the year, he had like a interview after he scored a try.
Yeah,
Everyone was
the one
like, what's going on? Stephen Larkham, the Brumbies coach, he had a interview during the game with the commentators.
Oh, they go upstairs, yeah.
Why?
And he's got to try and keep his
And
face straight.
he's got the microphone and he's looking at there, he's trying to...
They've done that a couple of times.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Leave the dude, do it at half time, mate.
Notice how they haven't interviewed any players after they scored a try since Henry Spade.
What was that? What was going on?
Alright, let's check out the action coming up in round 11. Hurricanes, Stormers, not the Chiefs. My mistake. On Friday night, first game of the round is the Hurricanes, the mighty, playing the Stormers, the flailing.
Stormers have just wished they'd never come to New Zealand.
Yeah, a lot of teams don't like coming to New Zealand.
They just wish their plane crashed.
That's pretty rough, dude.
Do it.
No. Hurricane Stormers, I don't see this going any other way. The Hurricanes are going to win by 30.
Well rested, well experienced, the most exciting team in Super Rugby at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricanes will destroy.
Stormers are going to get blown off the park. They're going to lose. Oh man, it's not looking great. It'll be their third or fourth loss in a row. Fourth.
Third? Crusaders.
Next game of the round on the Saturday morning. So 3 o'clock in the morning. No one's going to get up to watch.
What a great time to get up.
Yeah.
It's quiet. You can do legal things. You can sneak around. You can, be yourself.
3 o'clock in the morning. Cheetahs playing the Highlanders. Cheetahs have, I don't know. They're meh. Cheetahs.
Yeah.
Highlanders will beat them.
I once went to the zoo in Christchurch. It's called Arana Park. Really disappointed in cheetahs. The actual animal.
Going to zoos can be quite depressing. Have you ever gone to a zoo and you've just looked at the animals?
That's caged.
Yeah, you've seen them pacing. It's animal prison.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, look at it.
Except they didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, look at it. It's trying to get out of the cage. Let's put a tranquilizer in it.
Yeah.
That's the cutest thing.
Oh, have you seen those videos about people in China trying to commit suicide by climbing into tiger cages?
I've seen a person climb into a lion enclosure and try to convert them to Christianity.
Yeah.
He had a Bible. Oh, really good. Fuck. So shit because they protect the human. Sorry, they protect the human.
What?
If someone that boy that went into Harambe,
yeah,
his enclosure, they protect the human. So they just shoot the animals if it comes close.
So you think they should shoot the humans?
Fucking shoot the humans.
Controversial.
Well, don't shoot anyone. Let it play out.
Yeah, let's just get your phones out and do what everyone does these days and film it. Film the tragedy.
So anyway, going back to my original story, they put a bit of meat on this wire, and then the cheetahs start walking towards it, and then they pull it, or they don't pull it, but it's got this machine in it. It lets the meat go down the other end of the cage.
So the cheetahs have to chase it.
The cheetahs have to chase it, but obviously they just walk because they know it's going to stop. And then they just sleep for the rest of the day.
Fuck, what an existence. Yeah, zoos make me very sad. Something about
Have
it.
you been to the Sydney Zoo?
Taronga Zoo, yeah.
How'd that go?
It's a nice view.
It's very...
But go and see the seals and stuff, you're just man, they could have been swimming in an ocean.
Yeah.
But instead it's just a pool.
Would you rather Seal the singer be in the cage?
I'd much rather go see Seal sing.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the zoo.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to be kissed by a rose on the grave?
No, I'd rather kiss an animal. I'm from New Zealand, we do that, right?
I think so. I know so.
Have you had a sheep?
For dinner?
Yeah.
Around for dinner.
Yeah.
A couple of glasses of wine. It was beautiful.
You are. You?
I rammed it.
Oh. They were very horny?
Oh!
Shona, stop it.
I turned on for the mood lighting, the lava lamp.
Oh.
Yuck. Stop it, Jared.
I'm getting horny.
After the cheetahs have been chased after by a piece of meat on a string by the Highlanders, the Rebels are back home in Melbourne playing the Lions on their way home from New Zealand. No, that's not true.
That's going to be an interesting game, that one. Hodge will kick a few.
Sure, surely Reece Hodge will get all their points and the Lions will smash them.
Speaking of the old zoos, lions, I've seen a lot of lions attack humans, and I have absolutely no I have no sympathy for the humans because they're in a cage with a lion. That's an animal that is a wild animal at heart. So just if you're going to get attacked,
if you're going to fuck with an animal that is carnivorous.
You grew up in the circus, didn't you? I'm just guessing, looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when did you? Ah! Shit! Oh.
Oh shit! Some shit just fell off the wall and Ben got the biggest fright. You have to see. Maybe we'll edit the video and we'll just put that up. Ben's face. Oh guys, that's so good. The Lions are going. Your
Good
face.
setup. I've been, I've seen a few horror movies lately, so I'm alright.
Oh, fuck me.
Speaking of horror fucking movies,
So-
the Waratahs are playing. Oh no, that's the next game. Fuck.
So the Rebels are going to lose to the Lions. The Lions will do it pretty easily. Expect to see rampant
I need these.
South Africans loose in Melbourne that night.
This calms me down.
The next game of the round, Chiefs are playing the Reds in Hamilton.
Oh, that's going to be a real close game, eh?
Well,
Why am I
see,
talking?
look.
Did you notice I just talked like a North Islander?
Yeah, you just talked up. You did two things there. You talked up the Reds,
Yeah.
and you talked like someone from south of the Bombays. What's going on? You alright?
No.
Still a bit shaken.
Mate, I'm fully. I can't even talk at the moment.
I just can't believe it. Just can't believe it. So the Chiefs have to beat the Reds.
They
They
should.
haven't been convincing. They need to step up. Reds are going to look to atone for their poor defense. To atone, make up for their poor lack of discipline at the end of last week's game.
Jared.
But the Chiefs are gonna do it. They have to.
Jared.
They must.
Jared. Say, like, acknowledge me.
Ben.
Do you feel like when you're around me, do you feel like you like go down a level and like you feel uneducated, or you have to like come down a level?
No.
Oh, okay.
When I'm around you.
I feel that when I'm around you.
No, you don't, Ben. We're here to learn off each other.
Okay.
When I'm around, Ben actually does have quite a big mana level.
A big heart.
When people are drawn to Ben, when we're at pubs and things, they like to come up and they'll talk to Ben, and he just gives off this this feeling of authority, this wisdom that you don't learn from anywhere. You have mana, wairoa, kia ora.
What?
But back to the case at hand, the Chiefs must beat the Reds, and they have to do it convincingly. I don't want to see another fucking.
What do you think is a
Less than 10
what's a
points.
convincing score? Do you think over the Reds?
I want to see them beat the Reds. I don't want them to let the Reds score any tries in the first half.
Yeah, that's good.
I want them to bring back their defence, and I want them to put at least a bonus. They need to win with a bonus
Is
point.
Wayne Smith still involved?
No, he's at the All Blacks.
That's a real huge because
Dave Rennie, you mean?
when I read Dan Carter's book, he said when he found out Wayne Smith went to the Chiefs, he knew they were just going to be battle hardened. I'm using that word too much. He said that they were just going to be a force to be reckoned with, and he was right because they ended up going 3-peat or something. So Wayne Smith's a huge, and he does.
Yeah.
He's big on defense too, I think.
Next game is the Waratahs playing the Blues. I've actually the team I coach. We're going to that game.
Okay.
We're doing a march around the stadium. Do you want to? We can tell them that you're part of the coaching staff, and you can also come and walk around.
Yeah, I'll go for a walk.
Get down to if you're in Sydney, come along to Aliens and throw tomatoes at us as we walk past you.
What do you mean? Are you playing or just marching?
No, like they do, like before the kickoff, the teams walk around the outside and then they all go and sit in the same part.
What's the point?
To show.
Oh, to give the kids an
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, to
Oh,
get
that's
them-
nice.
yeah.
That's nice.
To get them to see what an empty stadium looks like.
Oh, that's cool. And what team not to play for?
Also, when we were talking last week about crowd size, they released the official.
Oh, yeah, it was 8,000 saying, eh?
No, it was 10, maybe just a bit less than 10, and it was.
Oh,
the
that was
worst.
the worst in their 21-year history. Yeah.
So you called it, mate.
I
We
did.
could tell it was strange.
What was the crowd at the soccer?
22,000.
22,000. Mate, what the...
Yeah.
But the Waratah supporters was 10,000. Oh, come on, Waratahs.
To be fair, it was a semi-final. Anyway, Waratahs and the Blues. The Blues dominated without convincing. The Waratahs did. The Waratahs played well last week. So I don't see.
I don't think the Blues played that well.
I don't see why the Waratahs can't win. I think the Waratahs will win. 12 by 12.
Upset.
Is it an upset?
Yeah. Of course it's an upset.
Waratahs will win by 12. But the classic Blues as well. Blues win and then they'll lose. It's just normal.
I'll go Blues.
Do you reckon? I do like the Blues away kit that they wear, that white one.
It is nice. It
With
looks
the
like
Pacifica design.
Sunny Bill's arm, eh?
Yeah, matches. It's nice.
I once got told me I have arms like Sunny Bill.
You do?
Yeah.
They're quite Muslim.
Oh, Mr. Plunkett himself.
Yeah. Next game of the round, Sharks playing the Force in Durban. I mean, the Force have still got all those injuries. Sharks are going to beat them.
Mate, convincingly.
Convincingly as well. What do you reckon, 25?
That'll be nice. I'll agree with you.
Yeah, cool.
Is it first for everything?
There is. Now, the games no one will watch. Bulls playing Crusaders. Oh, you're going to wake up for this? Crusaders.
Of course I'm going to wake up for this. Sam Whitelock will be out. Kieran Reid will be out.
Oh, look at that service. Kia ora very much.
Oh, kia ora.
Oh, a second one.
Oh, thank you very much. Fetu Douglas. Do you want one?
Yeah, the Black Douglas blended Scotch whiskey. Kia ora.
What is it? Blended. Do you know what I hate? People are like, oh, do you put Coca-Cola and stuff with your top shelf whiskey and stuff? I'm like, yeah.
Why?
Fucking A, I do.
I'm not an animal.
Oh, half of that's on the ground, mate.
What are you talking about?
I've just finished cleaning up.
Yeah, that didn't go very well, did it?
Nah. Wait, if you want to be all cool and just drink stuff straight, you know, top shelf stuff straight, that's cool. But don't diss me. I put Coke with it because Coke tastes fucking good.
But what, are you saying you put Coke with Scotch?
Yeah, I don't drink it for the flavour. I drink it because Coke tastes good. I drink it to get drunk.
Yeah, no, but... Okay, no, but like obviously you're not going to put it in like $100 Scotch.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, why?
Because Coke tastes better. Sorry, whiskey tastes better with Coke. That's a fact.
I don't know, man.
I know, man.
No, I get what you mean. Like Jim Beam and Jack Daniels and all that. Those kind of whiskies,
Yeah.
bourbon whiskies, even the cheaper like Chivas Regal and stuff.
Okay, then the most top shelf, top.
Oh, no way, dude. No way. That top shelf whiskey is fucking delicious by itself.
They're like, oh, it's so smooth, it's so delicious, it's so crisp.
There's
You know what else is crisp and smooth?
Your nuts.
Coca-Cola. You'd know.
These nuts. Alright, Bulls Crusaders.
I'll show you. Oh, watch this. Watch this.
Is this how you do it, right? Yeah, kia ora. Bulls have not been convincing at all.
Oh, there was a wee segue into Bulls.
Yeah, the Blue Bulls.
Bulls on Bulls.
And Crusaders are just on fire. Although, stranger things have happened. It could be an upset. It could be the Crusaders' first loss.
This is the point in the podcast where Jared has a go at the Crusaders.
I was waiting for you to ring that bell, but you missed it, cuz.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm just busy in general. I'm just, you know, trying not to break laws and stuff.
Yeah, you're so fucking legal. Ben Legal Cast.
Oh, that's what they call me.
It is. Crusaders are going to win, though.
Oh, mate, it's going to be like a...
But it's going to be close. They're going to be pushed in this one for the first time.
I hope Pete Samu starts. Oh, he's so
Crusaders
good.
are going to get pushed in this game and it'll win by 10.
10? No, the Crusaders are just looking so sharp, man, honestly. But yeah, over there, you know, I don't know. I think I'm going to go more than 10.
Any specific number?
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who says Pacific instead of specific?
Do you know anyone that knows says splitting instead of
Spitting.
Spitting.
Like you're the splitting image.
Yeah.
Is it spitting or splitting image? He is the spitting. No, it's spitting. They say you are the spitting image of this.
Yeah, but splitting sounds.
Splitting sounds more like it. Like you've split like a clone. You're the splitting image of. I don't know. You're the splitting image of yourself, Ben.
Yeah.
You look exactly like you.
Splitter.
I think that's the second time I've said that on this podcast too. Anyway, Crusaders will beat the Blue Bulls, sorry. And the last game of the round, it's another morning game. The Jaguares, I feel like the Jaguares have played a lot of home games in Buenos Aires. They're playing the Sunwolves and the Jaguares.
Jaguares.
The Jaguars. They are going to beat the Sunwolves.
Wait, so is the Jaguares the Argentinian word for jaguars?
Yeah, that's how you say jaguar in Spanish.
Okay, but you don't see jaguar. That's something you don't see in the zoo. Jaguars. Why?
Probably because they're protected. I don't know. You don't see a lot of pumas either.
You don't see wolves.
No, you don't. Not in our zoos, but you see them in other ones.
Like what?
Like London Zoo.
Did you?
I don't know, I never went to the London Zoo. I'm making it up.
London
I assume in
Zoo.
Scandinavia they'll have wolves. I feel like we're talking a lot about zoos.
Yeah.
Why are sports teams always named after animals?
Not always.
Lots of them are named after animals.
No?
Yours are named after religious extremists,
Yes.
crusaders, very religious.
Oh wait, speaking of religious,
Yep, and that is a plane.
it is a plane. Could be religious.
I hope it's not. Jaguares are going to beat the Sunwolves. They'll beat them by
Bridges falling
14.
Down, falling down.
14 points they'll beat them by. But they'll also get 2 yellow cards. Because that's what the Jaguares do. The Latino passion.
And Nicolas Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Nicolas Sanchez should have a moustache. The word Sanchez?
Yeah, the Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah, mate.
Remember that show, Dirty Sanchez?
I don't watch TV.
This is true. You don't. You read quite a lot, don't you?
I'm a big fan of reading.
Penthouse.
Sticky penthouses. And
The Union Live app.
the Union Live.
Just all day reading it.
Yeah.
So,
Did you eat your glue stick at school? You look like a bit of a Ralph.
Ralph Wiggum.
Yeah.
I choose you.
Yeah. Great program.
If you've got an idea for For and Against, hit us up. Hashtag TRRU, For and Against.
Yeah. Download the app.
Yeah.
Union Live.
Union Live.
And
Look
you-
for us on
you-
Twitter. Follow us on YouTube or SoundCloud or Facebook even. Just give us a like.
Yeah,
Share us
and
with your mates.
I write Jared's articles and stuff for him.
If you think we're shit, also let us know. Tell us. You guys are shit. Last week, if you're fucking hardcore, you watched our video all the way to the end, and at the end we did a little bit of some beatboxing. And a couple people called us out.
Like who?
They said our beatboxing sucks worse than Australian rugby.
Who said that?
Some guy called Garth. Fair credit to you. He did it.
Who's Garth?
I don't know, just some guy. Shout out to Garth calling us out.
Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield.
That's what Mike Tyson calls Garfield.
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 Mike Tyson.
Garfield's a pussy.
Wow. That's wordplay right there.
You don't see cats in zoos.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Just big cats.
No, I'm talking about regular
They're all
house
felines.
cats.
No, okay, you don't see regular
If you-
house cats in zoos.
If
Not
you-
on purpose.
Like Crooked Eye said,
Not as part of an exhibit.
if you are what you eat, how come I ain't pussy?
You
Anyway.
good? I think we should leave it at that this week. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a short podcast.
I don't know, is it? It's probably people are probably fucking excited about that.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right,
I just
guys.
go to bed.
Peace out, hombres.
I might beatbox.
Okay, go nuts.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm about to put my nuts on your forehead. And there'll be foreskin on foreskin. That's 8 skin on 8 skin.
All right, I think we should just stop it there
I'm about
before
to
you get
drop a
carried away.
16. Are you bellend? You fucking bellend.